Very good morning, students. My name is Rotti Channageshwara, maths teacher in B. Lingaya Residential Pre-University College High School section. I teach both mathematics and science for high school 8th, 9th and 10th standard. Today we are going to discuss about the mathematics, 8th standard mathematics. In 8th standard mathematics we have chapter 6, that is algebraic expressions. Today we are going to discuss about this chapter. See, it's there on the board. Algebraic expressions and identities. Before we going to understand this chapter, we need to learn some of the basic things. ಈ ಪಾಠವನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಈ ಪಾಠಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದಂತಹ ಪೂರ್ವ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದು ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದೀಸ್ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. Yes, dear students, we are already come across with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We know how to count the numbers and we know the counting numbers. If we want to add 2 numbers, 3 numbers or many numbers, we use the mathematical sign that is plus. If we want to subtract, we use minus, subtraction symbol. Then if we want to multiply 2 numbers, we use this symbol, and if we want to divide, we use dividing mathematical sign, divided by. We know how to add the numbers, we know how to subtract the number, and how to multiply and how to divide the numbers. So numbers and the related mathematical sign, the combination of these two things is called arithmetic. Arithmetic means it is the number and mathematical operation, and we add, subtract, multiply, divide, all these things happens in arithmetics. Now we are going to discuss about algebra and algebraic expressions. Then what is algebra? Algebra is also very simple like this arithmetic. Algebra includes sum of the alphabets X, Y, Z, W, P, Q, R, S, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D. So we use this Roman alphabet. These are not English alphabet. English doesn't have any letters, but this is considered, and these are the letters of Roman, so we call these are Roman letters. English doesn't have its own scripture is not there. So X, Y, Z, W, P, Q, R, S, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D, we use to calculate these alphabets, Roman alphabets, in the calculation. Like, for example, A plus B, 3A plus C, AX square plus BX plus C, 3x plus 4 is equal to 0. See what we have done here. A and B are alphabets. In between these two alphabets we have plus mathematical sign. So this is an expression. There are 2 alphabets, it's called binomial. Here there are 3 monomials, so it is called trinomial. If there is only one x, this is monomial. We have already discussed in our last chapter, that is linear equations. So in the linear equations we have discussed about this binomial monomial, binomial, trinomial, tetranomial, pentanomial, etc., etc., after polynomial. In polynomial also we have discussed these things. So here what I mean to say you is that, see, there is an alphabet with a mathematical sign, and there is also a number. So numbers, mathematical sign, and alphabets, Roman alphabets, English alphabets, isn't it? The combination of numbers, mathematical sign, and English alphabet is called algebra. Algebraic calculations includes numbers, mathematical signs, and English alphabet. So these are the examples of algebra. Algebra contains these three things, and this is an expression, this is an expression, this is an expression, and this is an expression. Algebraic expression means all these are algebraic expressions. Okay? And what are identities? In our school, we used to give the identity card for each student. Identity card is a card which identifies the students. Okay. So here algebraic expressions and identities. There are something which should be identified and should be remained in mind, and it will be remembered throughout the education and also in the service. And those identities are very useful in solving many problems. Many difficult problems are solved by using these identities very simply. So these are some identities. For example, I tell you one example of identity. So here we have a plus b is whole square, a plus b plus c whole square, a plus b whole cube. These are identities. So the formula for a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So you will come to know in further classes. Okay. See, these are identities. Dear students, so far what I have taught you, what I have discussed with you is an introduction for the chapter algebraic expressions and identities. So I just so far explained about what is arithmetic, what is algebra. In arithmetic, what does it contains? In algebra, what does it contains? And what is algebra and algebraic expressions, and what are identities? We have had a very good introduction on this chapter, that is algebraic expressions and identities. Now the chapter begins right now. Yes, dear students, in this chapter we have seen in our textbook that it is given what are expressions and what is a number line and expression, and what is a term, what is a monomial, what is binomial, what is trinomial. I told you already about this, and I explain right now the very basic things of algebraic expressions. Okay. What are expressions? Expressions are mathematical calculations. In the expression there are numbers, there are mathematical sign, plus sign, minus sign, multiplication sign, and divisibility sign, and there are some Roman alphabets like X, Y, Z, P, Q, R, S, L, M, N, O, A, B, C, D. These are the things. So expressions are, if we write only X, that is an expression. If we write A plus B, that is an expression. If we write that is 2A plus B, that is an expression. If we write X plus Y, that is an expression. If we write A plus B plus C, so this is an expression. Everything in algebra, the numbers, mathematical science, and English alphabet or Roman alphabet, combination of this will be called as algebra, and they are called algebraic expressions. So these are expressions. It is just an introduction and just an explanation. So just you listen, that's all. So while doing the calculations and problems are very important. I tell you how to solve the problems, and those are very easy. Right now your duty is to listen, try to understand, that's all. Come on. So number line and an expression. We have put this expression on number line. How? We write X, Y, Z, A, B, C, P, Q, R, S, L, M, N, O, all these Roman alphabets in the calculations. What does it says? It says that something which I don't know, I call that something, the value of something will be X. For example, I don't have a scale right now. I have to measure the distance of this. The same equal distance is there here. The same equal distance is here. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 parts and these 3 parts are equal, but I don't have the scale. I have to measure. To measure, I consider this is an X. So this is another X. This is one more X. The measurable thing will be considered as one unit, that is X. The same unit is another X. The same unit is another X. So X, X, X. The distance of A and B, from A it starts and ends at B. The distance of A and B is 3X. X plus X plus X, that is 3X. So this is how we are going to indicate in a number line. So this is 3x plus, if this is somewhat 2, so 3x plus 2. If this is 2 centimeter, then I write this 3x plus 2. This is how we represent the algebraic expression on a number line. Just listen, and that's all. You'll come to know in further classes. And we have here terms. So 3x is a term, 2 is a term, x is a term, a is a term, b is a term. Every individual thing is a term. Okay? Monomial. If the expression contains only one term, that is monomial. If the expression contains 2 terms, that is binomial. If the expression contains 3 terms, a plus b plus c, or 3x plus 4y plus z. So first term, second term, third term. 3 term contains trinomial. So more than 3 terms will be called as a polynomial. Poly means many monomials, that is called polynomials. This is all about term, monomials, binomials and polynomials. So dear students, so it is just an explanation of the chapter algebraic expressions and identities. Now we are going to discuss about like terms and unlike terms. Okay students, now the very next concept is like terms and unlike terms. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಜಾತಿಯ ಮತ್ತು ವಿಜಾತಿಯ ಪದಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಪದಗಳು. ಸೊ ಸಜಾತಿಯ ಪದಗಳು ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್, 3x, 4x, 50x, 100x. So everywhere there is x. Everywhere there is x, and only number is changing. Okay. So these are called, all these are x, 3x, 4x, 50x, 100x. These are called like terms. This is first example. Let us see second example. Y 50y minus y 1 by 2y 3 by 4y and 10y. So these are all terms. These are all terms. What kind of terms they are? They are like terms. Only numbers are changing. Minus 1, minus y means minus 1y, half y, 3 by 4y, 10y. So numbers are different, but y that is same. These are called like terms. For another example, let us consider x square, 2x square, 5x square, 10x square, half x square, 3 by 5x square. See here, these are all like terms. X square, x square, x square, x square, x square. Everywhere x square is there. Only the numbers are different. Either we have to add the numbers, or we have to subtract the numbers, or multiply, divide, whatever we do. Whatever we do, we have to do everything in like terms. So combination of x, y, x square, these are called unlike terms. The terms which are not like are called unlike terms. Very simple. Okay. So this is just for your information. While doing the calculation, we are going to discuss about this very neatly. Let us discuss these terms by solving some of the problems. Okay. Now let us discuss addition and subtraction of like terms. So here we have two problems. Add x plus 7x plus 10x, and another problem, add 3a plus 5b plus 60b. Let us see these two problems. Solution, solution, solution in Kannada it is parihara, uttara. Solution means parihara. So x plus 7x plus 10x. So x is there. X in the sense that is 1x. So 1 plus 7 plus 10. I write only the numbers, and only inside the bracket there are numbers, and after the bracket I write only x. It means if we multiply these numbers from x, then it will be as it is to the previous step. X into 1, that is 1x. X into 7, that is 7x. X multiplied by 10, that is 7x. I have taken x as the common, and all the numbers are there in the bracket, and x is taken outside the bracket, that is called common, and I add all the numbers, and total numbers multiplied by x again. So 1 plus 7, that is 8, 8 plus 10, that is 18. So the answer is 18 multiplied by x, or simply we call 18x. So the solution for this is x plus 7x plus 10x, that is 18x. Directly we can count 10 plus 7, that is 17, 17 plus 1, 18x, that is 18x. Likewise, we have another problem. Solution 3a plus 5b plus 60b. So this is not a, this is b. So these are like terms. So b, b, b. So b, b, b is there. I take b outside the bracket. The remaining numbers are 3 plus 5 plus 60 into b. I have taken b outside outside the bracket, that is I have taken b as common. The remaining numbers I have written inside the bracket, and this is 60 plus 5, 65 plus 3, 68. So 68b is the solution and answer for given exam 2. This is the addition of like terms, and we have many problems like this. We are going to solve those problems. So I hope you understand these two problems. On the basis of these two problems, you have to do some of the homeworks. I write the homework on the board, you write it down and do it yourself. Please take it down, write it on the notes, and I write some of the problems for you as homework, and write it down and solve those problems yourself. Homework problems for you. Homework problems. So the first one, 3y plus 30y plus 100y. This is the very first problem for you. 2p plus 5p plus 10p. This is the second problem for you. 5q plus 55q plus 50q. This is the third problem for you. 6a plus 12a plus 18a. So this is the fourth problem for you. Solve this by using the previous knowledge of two problems. Only thing is that we have to add. Take y as common, 30 plus 100 plus 30 plus 3, 133y. Here take p as common, 10 plus 5 plus 2, that is 17, 17p. 50 plus 55 plus 5, 60 plus 50, that is 110q. 110q is the answer. And 6 plus 12, that is 18. 18 plus 18, that is 36. 36a. You take it down, write down in your textbook, and consider this as a homework and solve yourself. I have left for you to solve, and these are the addition of like terms, and we are going for subtraction of the like terms. Okay, let's take it down and solve it yourself. I hope you have solved this. So you make the video pause and solve this. And I am going to solve right now. The answer for this is y is common. 3 plus 30 plus 100, that is y. 3 plus 30, that is 130. 130 plus 3, that is 133y. Second one, PPP is there. Only numbers I am going to write. That is 2. First one, 2, 5 plus 10. I have taken p outside as the common. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 2, that is 70p. So 5, 55, 50. 5 plus 50, 55 plus 50 multiplied by q. So 55 plus 5, that is 60. 60 plus 50, that is 110 q. A is a common. What is remaining? 6 plus 12 plus 18 multiplied by a as a common. 12 plus 6, that is 18. 18 plus 18, that is 36. 36. A is the answer solution. So like this, you will have to solve some of the problems which are given in the textbook. Okay, and we are going to now let us going to discuss about subtraction of algebraic expression of like terms. Okay, take it down. Yes, dear students, here we have two more problems on subtraction of like terms. Subtraction of like terms. Let us see that. See, subtract 10x from 25x. From 25x, we have to subtract 10x. X is just like something you may consider apples. So from 25 apples, if we subtract 10 apples, how many apples remained like that? So out of 25 apples, if we remove or subtract 10 apples, what are the remaining apples? 15 apples. That is what we have to write in calculation. So solution, (25x minus 10x). X means it is something. It may be apple, it may be tomato, it may be brinjal, it may be whatever it is. Something are there. Those are 25. Out of 25, we have to subtract 10. And what is the remaining? So 25 minus 10. X is taken as a common. 25 minus 10, that is 15 x. So the answer is, out of 25 apples, if we take out 10 apples, the remaining apples are 15. Okay. Same thing here also. Solution, 50a minus 10a. So 50, 10a. A means it may be anything. Let us take A means tomatoes, 50 tomatoes minus 10 tomatoes. 50 minus 10, A as taken as outside. 50 minus 10, that is 40a. So this is how you need to subtract. So these are the two problems. So by understanding these two subtracting like terms, you have to solve many problems. I'll give homework. Write down the homework. Homework for you. First one, simplify first one, 100p minus 65p. Second one, 5c minus 2c. Third one, 36b minus 5b. Fourth one, 155d minus 43d. Fifth one, 100 m minus 25 m. These are the very simple problems. You just solve this and answer yourself. This is for homework, just for you. These are very easy. Okay. You just pause the video. ಅಂದರೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋವನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ, ಅದು ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ, ಪಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೀವೇ ಸ್ವಂತ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ನಂತರ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿರೋವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ, ಪಾಸ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ಲೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗ ನಾನು ಈಗ ಉತ್ತರ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಆ ಉತ್ತರ ಸರಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ತಪ್ಪಿದೆಯೋ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 100 minus 6 into p, that is 94p. This is equal to 5 minus 2, 5 minus 2 into c, that is 3c. 36 minus 5, 36 minus 5 into b. How much? 31b. 155 minus, this is equal to 155 minus 43. So that is b. 155 minus 43, that is 211. That is 122d. 100 minus 25 m, that is 75 m. That's all for right now, for the first class, algebraic expressions and identities. It's very simple chapter, so let us continue this. And very important basic operations of mathematics has to be told. So if this is 65 minus 100p, how to solve this? Let us discuss this in our next class. Thank you very much.